Alright, so this is going to be a Costco sale item review of this Tostitos Queso Blanco dip and Salsa con Queso. So normal price of this, $8.99. It was $2 off, so basically $7. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Right, comes in this 2-pack here. Let's go ahead and separate it. It says to use by April 18th, 2026. This was purchased on late August. Shoot, alright. So that makes it, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, about a little over 7 months, 7, 8 months almost. Okay, so here we have the Queso Blanca. Refrigerate after opening, alright? So bottom pops up when the original seal is broken. So here you go, Queso Blanco dip, naturally and artificially flavored, medium. Okay. Go. Nutrition facts. Servings about 20. Serving size 2 tablespoons, 32 grams. Amount per serving, so 45 calories, 3 grams fat, 4%. 0.5 grams saturated fat, 3%. Less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 1%. 210 milligrams of sodium, 9%. 3 grams of carbs, 1%. 0 grams of fiber, but somehow 1%. All right. No sugar, less than 1 gram of protein. And that's it. Ingredients are water, jalapeno peppers, Monterey Jack cheese, which is pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt, and enzymes. There's canola oil and or sunflower oil, modified cornstarch, red bell peppers, maltodextrin made from corn and potato, and less than 2% of the following: salt, yeast extract, cheddar cheese, which is pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt, and enzymes. Then there's whey, natural and artificial flavors, monosodium glutamate or MSG, buttermilk, citric acid, disodium inosinate, disodium guanylate, onion powder, acetic acid, milk protein, concentrate, sodium hexametaphosphate, datum mono and diglycerides, sugar, and sodium phosphate. All right, this contains milk ingredients, so if you're allergic to that, be careful. All right, and you can see it's manufactured for Frito-Lay in Plano, Texas. Contains bioengineered food ingredients, refrigerate after opening, heating instructions, transfer contents of jar to a microwavable container, microwave for 30 seconds, stir and repeat until desired temperature is reached. Use caution to avoid burns. All right. So there's the expiration date, 23rd of April. You can see that, reach them at this phone number, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And then they have their website, fritolay.com. All right. So again, 23 ounces, 652 grams. All right, so there's that one. And let's go ahead and take a look at the orange one. So this one is salsa con queso, medium spiciness. Okay, I guess they're both medium, refrigerator after opening as well. Here you go. Same thing, 23 ounces, 652 grams. And expiration date is a little bit sooner, 18th of April instead of 23rd of April. Okay. Nutrition facts, about 19 servings per container, serving size 2 tablespoons. Excuse me. All right, 34 grams, 40 calories per serving, 2.5 grams fat, 3%, 1 gram saturated fat, 5%, less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 1%, 280 milligrams of sodium, 12%, 5 grams of carbs, 2%, less than 1 gram of fiber, 3%, less than 1 gram of sugar, right? No added sugars. Protein, less than 1 gram. 2% daily value of calcium, and that's pretty much it. Ingredients are water, skim milk, Monterey Jack cheese, which is milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. Then there's vegetable oil, corn, sunflower, and or canola oil, modified food starch, diced tomatoes and tomato juice, jalapeno peppers, chili peppers, red bell peppers, maltodextrin made from corn, and 2% or less of the following: salt, natural flavors, sodium hexametaphosphate, monosodium glutamate or MSG, datum, sodium phosphate, spice, and artificial color. Then there's yellow 5 and yellow 6, and it contains milk ingredients. So the reason it's orange is because those added colors. Same information here. Heating instructions are the same. So yeah, I mean, I don't think you really need to heat this, but I'll put a little bit of each in a bowl, heat them up, and we'll give them a try. So that's what it looks like inside. All right. Smells like the usual cheesy dip stuff. And the white one. It smells a little different, but similar. All right. Anyways, I'm going to put a little in a bowl, a little bit of each in a bowl, and then we will try it with some chips. Ah, there's an ant. All right. We'll try it with some of the lime chips. All right. I'll be back. All right. I'm back. So I heated them both together just a little bit for about 25 seconds, but I did like 10 seconds, 10 seconds, about 15 seconds, and then another 10 seconds. And oops. And let's give it a try. Okay. It does have that spiciness of nacho cheese like you would normally think of. Let's try the orange one and see if I can kind of describe the difference here. Okay. It's pretty good, actually. Trying to think of how to describe the difference, or if you've ever had nacho cheese before. Tasting it back to back makes it difficult. I'm trying to like compare the two. This tastes better than the usual nacho cheese I've tried before, I feel. Very creamy. Okay. Slightly tart. Likely from like the tomatoes and things like that. I don't know. I feel the white one's a little more tart. But they both taste good. Alright, let's try it with a chip. This has lime on it though. So I don't know. Let's see if that affects it. Yeah, I add some lime flavor to the chip. I mean with the dip. It tastes good. I like it. I'm trying to decide which one I like more though. Honestly, they're both good. This one kind of reminds me of is it cheddar? What is that cheese flavor? Like aged white cheddar or something? It reminds me of macaroni, the Auntie Anne's, like the white kind or something. It's Monterey Jack cheese. I don't know, it reminds me of that. This one, it's also Monterey Jack cheese. So the orange is just because of the colors they added. But also the tomatoes give it the red, and then they add yellow, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a nice tasting nacho cheese dip. I definitely recommend giving these a try. Pretty good price. Lots of cheese for you to go. So if you have a big party or something, again, remember to put these in the fridge after you open it. You don't want them to get all moldy on top. Not really much else to say. Pretty good. I'm going to finish all these up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, if you give them a try, let me know what you think. Let everyone else know what you think. And yeah, having the little chunks in there is nice. All right, see you guys later. Bye.